Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to part 2 of the Project E mod tutorial. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, I advise you to watch it. I'll leave the link on the top right of the screen. In this part, I will talk about tools and armors, belts, rings, and mining gadgets and furnaces. So yeah, stick around if you want to know more about that. And let's get started with the video. A very important side note before I start the video, when I talk about EMC sources for items and tools and so forth, uh, you can also use the Klein Star, that is like a battery, if you can call that, of EMC. So basically, anytime an item needs EMC to work or a tool to like chop a tree down or mine stuff, when I refer to redstone, to glowstone, to coal, to Eternalis fuel, you can, instead of that, use a Klein Star. So the mechanics of the Klein Star, I will show you now. First of all, you can craft a Klein Star with Mobius fuel and diamonds, and a diamond in this case. And every time you want to upgrade the battery and have more space for EMC, you will need 4 of the Klein Stars of the previous one. So in this case, I need 4 of the previous one, and so on and so forth until the big one, which is the Klein Star Omega. And when you have a Klein Star, to charge it, you can charge it in an energy condenser, putting it in the charging slot right here. So you can see the stored EMC rising. And you can also charge it in a transmutation table. So for example, imagine you want to charge it and you have like a stack of diamonds. You can burn the diamonds, okay, EMC in the table, and then if you put the Klein Star in the left side, it will store all the EMC, so it will take it all. Also, you can drain the EMC of the Klein Star in an antimatter relay. So if you put the Klein Star here, it will start to drain it. So you can imagine that you take some of your energy of an energy collector, you can give it back by putting it in the antimatter relay, and then, for example, being a source of EMC for your energy condenser. There you go, it's draining. And that's basically it. Now I will show you a high EMC value item and block, which is dark matter. Dark matter, you can produce it by using Eternalis fuel and block of diamonds. And Eternalis fuel is it's crafted with Mobius fuel, which is crafted with alchemical coal, which comes from coal. And you can produce it this way with the Philosopher's Stone, or you can put the coal inside the collectors that with time you will get Eternalis fuel by the time you start to collect the EMC from the light in the glowstone. When you get your dark matter, you will be able to build the helmet, chestplate, leggings, and boots, which give you a lot of protection. And also, you can build the pickaxe. The pickaxe is able to mine the whole vein of an ore when you right-click the ore vein. The axe, which is able to cut down the whole tree if you right-click the tree. And you also have the hammer. The hammer is built with dark matter and diamonds. I will now show you each tool ability when it's in charge and when it's not in charge, and when you right click and you left click. The pickaxe is able to mine a whole vein of ores when you charge it. So I will charge it with V, and if I right click this copper ore, there you go, all the copper ore. And if I right click this coal ore, I have the whole coal at the same time. Now you have the hammer, which, funny enough, it's less expensive way of mining. The hammer costs 2 dark matters and 3 diamonds, and the pickaxe costs you 3 dark matter and 2 diamonds, and they basically can do the same. So I would go first for the hammer, in my opinion, and I'll show you what it does. This is the play around that I did with the hammer. So if you charge the hammer, you will mine a bigger and bigger area. So if I charge it with V and right click on anywhere, I can mine it. This was a 3x3, no, 2x3, okay. And if I charge it again with V, I can mine a bigger area. So there you go. This is the hammer. Now we have the axe that when charged can mine the whole tree, but in this version I saw that if you right click a tree you will get the bark or something like that, like stripped occlude. So I don't know about that. So if you shift right click you will get all the logs. I'll show you again, like in this bigger tree. There you go. I got the oak logs, birch logs from this tree, and some stripped oak log because I right clicked and a tree. We have the shovel. So the shovel, if you are not charged, it will act like a normal shovel, like you can right click stuff and collect stuff. Okay, I'm in creative, so that doesn't count. But if you charge it with V, I charged it 2 times, you can mine a very big area right clicking the stuff. Shift right click. Okay, shift. And then we have the Dark Matter Sword and the Dark Matter Shears, which supposedly the Dark Matter Sword, when charged with V, will give damage in an area of an effect. And the Dark Matter Shears, when charged with also the V key, it will shear a lot more wool from the ship and have a percentage of cloning the ship. I've tried it in this version, but it's not working, so that might be fixed in a future version, or I'm not doing the job well. Oh, and FYI, a lot of tools to charge it or to use it, you need a source of energy like glowstone or redstone dust or coal. So you need any kind of energy to give it power. Okay, energy, not energy, coal. You dumb. Coal. So yeah, you need any energy to power the tool with the V key or to use it. Okay, so you might want to try that. With the dark matter block, you can craft, using the dark matter block and the transmutation table, you can craft the transmutation tablet, which is a portable way of the transmutation table. Okay, so if I craft it, I have all the contents that are in here, but with me. So it's like a portable grid, if you want to call that. And in that matter, I also want to show you that if you have a creative way of getting the Tome of Knowledge, which is not craftable, you can learn everything from the game into the transmutation table. Okay, so this is not craftable. I'm trying to see the recipe and I cannot. But if I burn it here, it will have all of the knowledge in the game. Now we go to a very much cooler kind of matter, which is not the dark matter, it's the red matter, which is made with dark matter and Eternalis fuel, which I show you how to get, both of those. And with red matter and some dark matter, you can build a lot of tools. So you have the hammer, the pickaxe, the shovel, the morning star, which is these 3 together, and with some red matter. You have the shears, axe, sword, and hoe, which are together are crafted into a Katar. There you have it. And then you have the red matter helmet, chest plate, the leggings, and the boots. And all of these items are very, very good. So basically, the red matter pickaxe, hammer, and shovel do the same thing as the dark matter ones, but they will do in bigger spaces. So the pickaxe can mine bigger ore veins, the hammer can mine bigger spaces, and the shovel can mine bigger paths of gravel or dirt or anything, and then the Morning Star can do all the three together using the charge function in each of them, of course. Then also you have the red matter shears, the axe, the sword, and the hoe, which basically do the same thing as the dark matter ones, not the hoe because you don't have the hoe in the other one. But they will do in bigger spaces. So the sword will be able to do the damage in bigger spaces, the axe bigger trees, the shears more wool, and the hoe you can hoe bigger spaces, and then you can put them together into a Katar, which will do every function of them in a single item. Then you have the red matter boots, leggings, chestplate, and helmet, which are very good, a very good armor. So you will take very little damage with those four equipped. Just for giggles, I will take the Morning Star and the Katar with me, and I will show you what they do. So I will charge the Morning Star to the fullest. So in this mode, it will mine big areas, and it will mine through dirt, through stone, like everything. I will show you now. Like if you right click, there you go, like big areas. So you can mine very big areas. And then you have the red Katar, which will basically do every option of the shears, the axe, the sword, and the hoe when fully charged. So if I fully charge it, like V, I'll go to a path of dirt right there. So if I right click the dirt, it will hoe it, as you can see. And then if I use it with a hostile mob, it will cause a lot of damage. Let me show you. Oh, it's turning night. I'll show you with a zombie, for example. So, oh, peaceful. Things never go as planned. Okay, so I have a zombie here, and if I left click, instant kill. One thing that I have to say about the red matter tools and the dark matter tools is that they do not have durability, okay? So you will have tools that do not have durability, so forever tools. And now we have a very cool part of the mod, which is the trinkets, like the belts and the rings and a lot of stuff that can give you boosts and abilities that are very cool, and that when craftable you can merge them with the armor of with the red matter armor, which is a very good armor, and create a gem armor, which is basically armor with these rings or belts or like gems, if you want to call that, merged into the armor. I'll tell you what most of the items do. So the Iron Band is the base of the rings. The Blackhole Band sucks up nearby items. The Archangel Smite is a way of shooting arrows. The Swiftwolf's Rending Gale is a way of flight. Ignition Ring of combusting mobs, Zero Ring of freezing mobs, Evertide Amulet, infinite source of water, Volcanite Amulet, infinite source of lava, Gem of Eternal Density, it condenses items on your inventory. It does not produce EMC, okay? It just condenses the items that you have, so you will, in the end, you will have the same amount of EMC. Harvest Goddess Band, which is a way of making cops grow faster. Watch of Flowing Time, which is a tick accelerator. Mind Stone sucks nearby XP in a pedestal. Soul Stone, which is a way of healing your hearts. Body Stone, which is a way of healing your hunger, healing, no, heating, like saturation. The life stone, which is the soul stone with the body stone. The void ring is the gem of eternal density with the black hole band. And the ring of arcana, it's the harvest of goddess, ignition, zero ring, and Shiftol's Rending Gale all in one. I will now demonstrate some of them, like the cooler ones. I will show you the Blackhole Band, Shifto's Rending Gale, Archangel Smite, which is cool, these two, the Condenser, the Flowing Time. This one is pretty explanatory, it will make cops go faster. And okay, those you can understand also what they do. So Blackhole Band, it will suck up nearby items. So let's say you have a lot of cobblestone nearby. I will throw it here. To activate, shift right click, and here it comes. So this one is also cool because if you use it inside an alchemical bag, the items will go inside the bag. So first activate the ring, put it inside the bag, and now throw the cobblestone on the ground, and the cobblestone went into the alchemical bag. We now have the Archangel Smite, which will basically shoot arrows, given that you have any source of energy, like redstone, coal, glowstone, any fuel. I'll get a stack. And if you right click, it's a source of arrows using a fuel, like redstone. For the Watch of Flowing Time, you can right click and fast forward the day, so the sun will move way faster. You can rewind, so the sun or the moon will go backwards or off. We have the Evertide Amulet, which is able to summon water like at any time. So there you go. I need a block to clean the mess, and that's it. You also have the Volcanite Amulet, which is a way of getting lava. And this one consumes a source of energy, like redstone or something, so be careful with that. And now we have the Gem of Eternal Density, which condenses items on the go. The current target is diamond, but you can change it by pressing G. So dark matter, red matter, iron negant, gold, diamond. Okay. And right click to set up blacklist and whitelist, and shift right click to toggle. So basically, if you have let's say that it is in let's put some this is the blacklist, whitelist. I don't want that. I want to change to diamond. So let's say you are mining, you are getting so much stuff, so let's say a lot of redstone. So if you get redstone, it will start, if you activate the item, it will start to consume all the redstone and give you diamonds. So it will store for some time the EMC inside the amulet until it gets you the item that you want, and it will keep repeating that. So for example, if I have some gold and I put it in here, see, it starts to produce diamonds. So now if you deactivate the Gem of Eternal Density while it still has stored EMC, it will give you back the items. So there you go, the 2 gold that it were inside the Gem of Eternal Density. I will show you the Swiftwolf's Rending Gale, which is an item that makes you able to fly, to push monsters away, and to feather falling. So you need some sort of fuel. I will have redstone. If you put the ring in the ring slot, you will be able to fly if you double jump, and it will use the energy. You can use redstone or like a battery or something, like one of those batteries. So you can fly and it will use EMC. If you have the ring with you and you shift right click, you have feather falling. So as you can see, I don't get hurt, and double jump, it will make you fly. And if you fall again, feather falling. So double jump again, and you fly. And if you have a monster, I will summon a zombie. Let me show you. Zombie, spawn egg, and hi friend. Oops, there you go. Okay, it was activated, sorry. I will spawn another one. So if you have an hostile mob, and if you shift right click, the mob will be pushed away from you. So if I go here, like, bye bye. And as I said, you can use the items that I showed you, the rings and the stones and everything, and merge them with the red matter armor that I showed you a few moments ago, and you will get the effects on the armor, so you don't need to use the rings every time. And then Project T also adds a very cool talisman called the Repair Talisman. So this is basically an item that repairs your damage tools. So if it is in your inventory, it will repair the items inside the inventory. If it is inside the alchemical bag that I've showed you in the beginning of the video, it will repair the items inside the bag. And also, you can use the dusts, the high covalence, medium, and low to repair tools. So I will show you all that. So first of all, the recipe for the talisman is high, medium, and low covalence dust with some string and paper. And the recipes are very easy. There you go. And that one. And if you place a stone, a damaged stone pickaxe, so I will damage this one. I will start to destroy the playground. So I will damage some of the pickaxe. It will start to, as you can see, be repaired by the talisman. But if I didn't have the talisman with me, for example, if it was in the chest, so I will mine some more. I can repair the pickaxe with some, not this one, covalence dust. So in this case, high covalence dust or medium will repair the stone pickaxe. Also, as I said, you can use the talisman inside an alchemical bag and it will repair all the items inside there. So I will put the stone pickaxe with some damage in there, take the repair talisman, and then put it inside, and there you go, repaired. One very important thing is that you can craft yourself a pedestal, and with a pedestal you can, I will show you the recipe. The pedestal is dark matter and red matter, and with the pedestal you can use the rings that I've showed you and have other effects, like the black hole will suck up nearby items and drop it in an adjacent inventory, so it's like a vacuum chest. The Archangel Smite will fire arrows at nearby mobs, so you can have that at your base and it will defend your base. And like the Watch of Flowing Time is a tick accelerator, so not only the day, it will start to accelerate stuff around it. So you can use things on pedestals and you can see what it does on the info of every item, okay? To set up the items that you want in a pedestal, you just need to build yourself a pedestal, which I show it. It's with dark matter blocks and red matter, and then use the ring you want to on it. So I'll show you the Watch of Flowing Time, for example, Harvest Goddess Band, Swiftwolf's Rending Gale, and this one and this one with a chest. So let's set it up. The first one that I will test is the Blackhole Band, for example. So you need to put down the pedestal. In this case, you need a chest on the side of the pedestal. You will put the Blackhole Band there. Right click it. You'll see the flame particles, which means that the ring is active. And now if you drop any items nearby, it will suck them up and put it in this chest. And to take the ring out, you just left click and you get the ring. The next one that I will show, it's the Watch of Flowing Time. So you put it in the pedestal, right click, and any nearby items like furnaces and so forth will have a tick acceleration effect. As you can see, boom, 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 they all finished smelting the cobblestone. Next, in the examples, I will show you the Harvest Goddess Band. So this one accelerates growth of nearby crops, harvests nearby grown crops, and activates every 0.5 seconds. So I'll put it in there. I will... Oh, a big piece of land. I need water, but oh well, what can you do? And I'll put down some seeds and right click. There you go. The seeds are growing, and when they are fully grown, they will be harvested. So you can use this with the other ring, with the Blackhole Band, and the Blackhole ring can suck up the dropped items on the ground, and you will have an automated way of farming. Next, I will show you the Swiftwolf's Rending Gale. Just put it in there, right click to activate, and let's spawn some zombies. Oops, I mean peaceful, in normal. Lightning will strike them. It's a very powerful one, okay? So let me tell you, every 3.5 seconds. And I will show you now a less powerful one. Oh, this zombie was able to escape the lightning strikes. So the last one that I will show you is the ignition ring. Shift, first let's spawn some zombies, and then shift right click, and this one is the ignition one, so it only will set the mobs on fire, basically. For all the rings that I've showed you, the ring has an area of effect, okay? In this case it's 4, 5, like 5 by 5. So be sure to check that out. Okay, if you Google it, you'll find the areas of effect of each item. So it's pretty easy to know if the area that you want to cover is in the area of effect of the item. Very small item that you have is the Interdiction torch, which is made with Philosopher's Stone, Redstone torch, and Glowstone dust, not Dutch. And you can make mobs stay away from a certain area. So I'll toggle the game mode, and I will go into normal. So if I put down the torch and I spawn a zombie, it will be pushed away. Not the fire. The fire is because of the daytime. But if you don't shoot me, okay, even the arrows will be pushed away, and creepers, like every hostile mob, will be pushed away from the area that the Interdiction torch is. So this is a very useful item to use in your base. I'll show you the Dark Matter Furnace and the Red Matter Furnace, which are two incredible fast furnaces. Not furnace, I want cobblestone. I will show you how fast they are. So I'll give a stack of cobblestone to each. So I'll show you now. There you go. It will use less coal, and it will take less time to burn, the dark matter one. And the red matter, obviously it's an upgraded version. It will use even less coal, and it will burn items very, very, very fast. Last but not least, we have other items that are very useful, like the Mercurial Eye, which is a way of building stuff using EMC from a battery. The Destruction Catalyst, which is like a quarry that you have with you. So it's manual, but it mines very, very big areas. Hyperkinetic lens, which is like a bomb, like an exploding launcher that will give you the items that it explodes. And the Catalytic lens, which is the Hyperkinetic and the Destruction Catalyst together. Then we have the Divining Rod in low, medium, and high, which is basically a way of you to find ores. So if you use this in your mining area, you will see values on the bar that will tell you the highest EMC around you. So let's start with the rods. So they all have the same area of effect. So right now I have very high values of EMC, like the lapis lazuli and the glowstone. So if I use the divining rod low, it will tell me the average EMC for 9 blocks is 1. So it will make the average. So if I'm here, 43 because of the glowstone. If I'm here, 1771, so because of the lapis lazuli, but it will only give me the average EMC in a 3x3 area. So if I use the medium divining rod, it will tell me the average EMC in a 3x3 and the max EMC that is found. So if I'm here, it will tell me that the average is 170.71 and the max EMC it's 7776, which is probably the lapis lazuli, I would say. Yep, it's the lapis lazuli. And then the divining rod high will do the same, but it will also show you the second max EMC and the third max EMC. So you can see you can use this underground in your mining area, so you can find diamonds and redstone and lapis lazuli. Like, it's a very useful way of finding ores. One thing that I must say is that you can change the range on the divining rod. So in the low you can't change it, but in the medium and the high you can. So in the medium, if you press G by default, you can change between the 16 by 3 by 3 and the 3 by 3 by 3, so those two. And in the high you can change by the 16 by 3 by 3, 64 by 3 by 3, and 3 by 3 by 3. So you have 3 options in the high, 2 in the medium, only 1 option in the low. And I forgot to say that when you're using the divining rods and you have a mode that is bigger than the 3 by 3 by 3, it will consume energy to do that. So the first one is the Mercurial Eye, which you need a Klein Star, so a EMC battery, and the block that you want. You don't need 64, you just need 1, but you need a battery that is quite full. Then you open its GUI, in this case it's C, and you put the battery on the left slot, the block that you are targeting on the right slot, so the block that you want to build with on the right slot, it will not use the block, and then pressing G you can have the options, and in this case I will use extension mode, and because I'm charged using V or uncharged using Shift V, it will build an extension in front of me using brickstones, but using the battery of EMC. So okay, I'm in the wrong mode. So in this case, it will build the extension mode here. But if I change it to extension classic mode, this is the one I want. If I do this, there you go. It will, pressing C, it will use the EMC on the Klein Star to build stuff with stone bricks. So see that it's 330. If I use it again, now it's 289. So it used some EMC to generate these blocks. And now you also have the last 3 items: the Dissection Catalyst, the Hyperkinetic Lens, and the Catalytic Lens, which is the other 2 mixed together. So the Dissection Catalyst, you can charge it with V and uncharge it with Shift V, as many other items. And to use it, you right-click a block, so for example right here, and it will make a 3x3 tunnel. So this is how it does when fully charged. If I uncharge it, I'll go there, it will make a smaller tunnel. So then you can use the Hyperkinetic Lens that will throw like a bomb that will explode on impact and give you the items back. There you go, fully charged. But if I have like a not so charged, it will do a smaller one. And then this one, it's a mix of the other 2 together in a more powerful way, so you can do tunnels in a much wider range. And this is basically these 3 items. It's those 3 are very helpful in mining situations, so you might want to get your hands on those if you have if you still not have a quarry or something. So yeah. And in an extra segment, because everyone loves to blow up stuff, this was from the mining with the lens. You have the Nova Catalytic Cataclysm, the Nova Catalyst, and you obviously need some flint and steel, and you can craft this one with Eternalis fuel and the Nova Catalyst, and the Nova Catalyst is crafted with a TNT and Mobius fuel, which I showed you earlier, that is from coal. So I'll show you now what these bombs do, because it's always cool to see stuff blow up. So I'll use the smaller one first, so I'll put it down and boom, there you go. This is what a Nova Catalyst does. And then you have the Nova Cataclysm, which does a very big, a much bigger area of explosion. So there you go, the Nova Cataclysm and the Nova Catalyst. That's a wrap on part 2 of this mod tutorial on Project E. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope the tutorial was helpful. If you want to check out, I'll leave some other mod tutorials on the screen. And if you like the video, like and subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them on the comment section. I'll try my best to help you. And if you have any suggestions about other mods that you would like to see cover in tutorials, tell me, and I'll do my best. That's a wrap. Thank you so much. See you next time.